Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is HD, and I'm going to be doing another HD Daily Ladder Show. It is currently, I guess it's not really the weekday, it's actually Sunday right now. And yeah, this is going to be a special Daily Ladder. It's number 12, and it is going to be a ZVZ, but I'm going to be showing you guys one of the most fierce strategies in Zerg vs. Zerg right now, which is pretty much an all-out cheese, but if you get tired of playing a lot of ZVZs, for some reason, literally I was playing like 6 this morning. Out of like the 10 games I played, I think I played like 6 ZVZs. So if you ever get tired of playing ZVZs and you just want to shove it, go all in and try to, you know, go for a coin flip and see if you can win the game early on and don't have to play the entire game out, then here's the build for you. It is a 7 pool, as you guys can see here, and I would only recommend doing this build on a 2-player map. Don't do it on like a 4-player map because you really need to, you don't have time to go scout your opponent. You need every single drone in the beginning. And yeah, this is pretty much all out cheese. I don't recommend doing this all the time. You should never rely on cheesing, but it's nice to have it in your repertoire. It's nice to have it as a build that you can use, but you should never rely on it too much. It's nice to mix it in and mix and match here and there. And so yeah, hopefully this works out for you guys on ladder as it did for me. It is a little bit micro intensive though, so you make sure you guys have the basics of micro down. Anyways, you do build the spawning pool. You go up to 9 drones, and then as soon as the spawning pool finishes, you build 2 extractors. So as soon as the spawning pool finishes, you should be at 9 out of 10. And you build 2 extractors so that you can build 3 pairs of Zerglings, which is 6 Zerglings, which as you guys can now see, puts me at 12 over 10 supply. So as you guys can see, I get 6 Zerglings out, I don't have to build an Overlord, and I keep mining minerals until I have 200. As soon as I have 200 minerals, I also pull all of my drones off the line. So this is, as you guys can see, completely all in, shameless, fearless. It's just balls to the wall, win or lose, and it's pretty much just going to come down to micro from my opponent. Now, unfortunately for him, he didn't really scout me out early on, and this is why I recommend in ZVZ you always pull out a scouting drone around 9 supply. You need to know if your opponent's cheesing you like this, because if you do not go for at least a 13 pull, if you go for a 14 pull, then you can be in a lot of trouble. So as you guys can see, I am going to be building 2 spine crawlers in my opponent's base with the 200 minerals that I saved up, and I'm going to use my drones and my Zerglings to keep these spine crawlers alive. I'm not going to overcommit into the mineral line because I don't want to get my units surrounded, but I am going to harass my opponent, not allow him to mine the minerals he needs to mine. And obviously, I need to pick off any spine crawlers that he tries to build, so focus those things down first. And of course, that allows you more time for your crawlers to go up and for this cheese to be successful. So as you guys can see, pretty micro intensive at this point, pretty much all in. If my opponent can't hold this off, then he's gonna lose the game. But you know, this is one way to deal with ZVZ if you have to play it too much on the ladder. But anyways, as you guys can see, the spine crawlers are now up, and my opponent forced to fight me. Otherwise, his hatchery will eventually go down. And yeah, that is pretty much the build. As you guys can see, I've lost almost all my units. And yeah, it's all in cheese, all or nothing. My opponent gives me some good compliments, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this broadcast. So we're going to have more serious daily ladders coming up soon. I just want to go ahead and bring this out to you guys because I thought that is a pretty interesting strategy. Very much all in, but can work if you know how to micro and if you get that build down perfectly on a 2-player map in ZVZ. So thanks a lot, guys. HD signing out. Quick daily ladder show, and we'll have more coming out soon.